Hi guys, it's Game for Fun here. Basically went on multiplayer today on Codemasters Formula 1 2010. Decided to myself that basically I was fed up with creating rooms and people just keep quitting, so I figured I'll just start joining random rooms. What you're seeing at the moment is actually the qualifying part of a race on Montreal, Canada. It's fantastic. Literally, I have edited this down. I haven't cut anything out to make myself look good. Jesus, I wish I had. But literally, yes, I've cut the whole race down from qualifying to the race itself. So, you're not going to be sitting there watching like, a 15-minute race. So I've broken it down into around about 7 minutes. So every now and then you're going to see phase in, phase out. So, it's all good. It's there for you to watch and enjoy. What you will notice, which is really, really great in this game, is very, very simply that people will qualify and you'll see their lap time and you'll go like this guy in this race, he got a 1 minute 16, which basically I was like, how the hell? There you go, 1:16.770, the butcher. Um, but then I realised, hang on, he got a +5 position penalty because he was just cutting the track left, right, and centre, and that pushed me all the way up from from fourth. It pushed me up from fourth to third. More importantly, it pushed everybody else up basically a space, which was really, really cool. So this is the race proper. So it's basically 7 laps, Montreal. The host had basically tyre damage on, realistic flags on, fuel usage on, and I had my assist set to racing line, ABS off, traction off, and I can't remember the other one. Anyway, so yeah, as I say, this is going to be cut down into segments. I didn't edit this in any weird way. It's just stuff that happened. I'm going to leave you guys just to watch it for a little bit. I will be making comments as the race progresses and stuff, just to explain what's going on. Probably not that you need it, but Hey, I will stick with it just for now because there's a guy right behind me, that Colonel Busher, I think was his name. He was pushing it really hard. Literally, that guy, he was fine on the straights, but whenever it came to a corner, man, the guy was, well, he was a little bit all over the place. A bit like me to begin with, because you have to basically wet your tyres to warm up as well. Otherwise, you basically end up slipping and sliding. So yeah, this is lap 1 of 7. Eventually, it's going to phase into the next lap. I love that little hairpin there. You can actually get away with jumping that little barrier there. You do it 2 or 3 times though, you do get a time penalty of like 10 seconds. So obviously you might finish 3rd or 4th in the race, but after the penalties are introduced, you're screwed because it will basically push you 10 seconds behind whoever was your nearest competitor. That was MCFC. He went straight past me. I don't know any of the people in this race, by the way. This was just seriously just a random online multiplayer race on Xbox Live. This guy was trying to I had the inside line there. Look, you see I got the inside line? And he just came straight across me. Well, guess what? He doesn't finish the race. He would have probably just got then a penalty there, specifically for causing a collision. Because that's what he did. He basically came straight across me. But hey, that's neither here nor there. So here we are, lap 2 of 7. Sector green up there, which means I'm going faster than my previous lap, which is always a good sign. Oh, look at that behind me. Yep, that was MCFC literally getting involved in a bit of a schmozzle. Schmozzle. I love that word. Awesome. Anyway, yeah, so he literally got involved in a bit of a thing, and that pushed him right to the back. And I was going to go around for another lap there, and I suddenly realised it was telling me to pit. So I was like, okay. For some reason here, when I captured it, it didn't capture the full pit stop, and I can't quite figure out why. Basically, oh, it did. Oh, okay, my bad. There we go. That's the full pit stop. There you go. Maybe I should have previewed this before I looked. And a really good thing was because I didn't have as much damage as the guy in front, I got out before him, which was fantastic. Oh, look, and there's the butcher, the guy that was doing all the skipping of the track and stuff, basically, just to get extra speed. He destroyed his vehicle, so that was him out. And as soon as he was disqualified, he left the game. Yay! So, the guy that supposedly qualified and was fastest basically ended up quitting on the 3rd lap. It's That's why I love this game so much, man, because basically people think they're good. There are really good people on it. The guys that I race with normally, they're absolutely incredible. Um, there's another green sector there. That's awesome. I love it when I see green sectors because it means I'm doing something right, better than what I did on the previous lap. Well, as you can see here, we're now on lap 5 of 7. Actually, now going into lap 6 of 7. I'm still holding third. I panicked here because literally there was a guy in the pit that had just put me clearly in third, and he had pitted, and literally I was thinking, crap, I just spun out, and if he comes out of the pits now, I'm going to lose third. Fortunately, he was obviously in there having a lot of damage repaired, so I managed to hold on to third. And there was a lot of cautions in this game. There was a lot of basically debris on the track. That really comes into account because literally what happens is literally you'll be driving along and it will say, you know, don't overtake, whatever. And the amount of races I've been in the career and the multiplayer, you're driving along and for some reason you just don't see the flag come up. I don't know, it's probably just me just being stupid, but so you race straight through it and then all of a sudden you get disqualified. It's like, oh, god damn it, why? But that's the great thing about this game, you know, it's authentic, it's real. The one thing I will say is if anybody can hear like this low, constant rumbling hum that's going on in the background on the audio, that's actually a fault with the online multiplayer. It's not my Xbox, it's nothing to do with the network or anything. It's just there is a fault where all of a sudden it will just start making this constant rumble. I initially thought it was going to be, you know, something to do with the engine, but it's not. And unfortunately, to get rid of it, you have to turn your Xbox off and then on again, and then it's gone. I don't know if it's a common fault in all the formats. I have spoken to a couple of people who got the PS3 version. They say, yeah, they've experienced it. I don't know about the PC version. So yeah, this is the final lap, lap 7. I've managed to hold third out of 7 people, which is pretty cool considering I qualified in 4th. So I've pretty much kept my standard there. Coming into the final turn, I'm just making sure I didn't cut any corners here. I didn't want to get any stupid time penalties. And here we go, down to the finishing straight. Awesome! At this moment in time when I was playing this, I was like, yeah, come on baby, third! You know, I'm really happy with third, because the guy had like, you know, the old tyre wear, fuel wear, everything on. So, yeah, it was good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the commentary, guys. Sorry if I rattled on and didn't talk, you know, properly about it. But there we go. That's the results. As you can see on the screen there, lots of people didn't finish and time penalties. Awesome. Ta-da!